going on? So something a little different, but something I've been planning for a long time, and I wanted to try something different that I'd not seen before. So I want to run gauges, and I picked up a pack of these 3 GReddy gauges. You can see them down here. We've got oil temp, oil pressure, and coolant temp or water temp. So I wanted those 3 because I had those 3 gauges in my old Celica and they were really good. Like, oil pressure is mint to have, like, keep an eye on in case something catastrophic happens to your engine, obviously. Coolant temp's good to know, oil temp is also good to know. So without having an aftermarket ECU, I do want to get one of them eventually, but without having an aftermarket ECU, I wanted to run 3 gauges. Obviously they're pretty easy to, I don't know if it's obvious to most of you, but because I've run aftermarket gauges in my old car, I was like, I know how they work. So to run oil pressure and oil temp, all you need is one of those little sandwich plates. So it literally goes, you take off your oil filter and it goes on, and then you put your oil filter back on, and there are a couple of adapters in there. And these gauges came with the sensors, so that is a water as well as an oil temp, so there are 2 of them. And one of these other boxes is the oil pressure, which looks slightly different. Would have been a better idea if I actually found it before doing this. Yeah, it's in this box here. So that those sensors would then screw into the oil sandwich plate and then tells you the oil temp and oil pressure. Water temp is basically got to cut your top radiator hose because that's the hot side, and then you put this thing in some clamps, and then you put this, screw the sensor in. Anyway, so that's what I'm going to do. I've got them on order. They're coming soon, hopefully next week. But in the meantime, what I decided to do, because I had a free day off, but I got a day off today. So something I've been planning on doing for a while is that I bought a second-hand one of these. Shout out to, I can't remember his bloody name now, dude up in Queensland. Anyway, so I cut the back off. I've still got my other one that I actually was in the car, stored away. They come out really easy, so I cut the back off. So it, sits there. I'm going to have my 3 gauges there. I will put some photos in. So I have them mounting in here. I can still reach behind under here in this pocket and push the little button that's behind the gauges and adjust them. I'm at the point where I'm going to do something with this. Don't know what yet, but obviously, you can see that through the gauges, so I'm going to cover it. Probably, I don't know, I'll figure it out, but I'll make that black anyway, so you can't see it. But there, yeah, that'll go back on, obviously. And I made myself a little bracket over here. I did something similar with my old car, my old Celica. I had the had a modern Bluetooth head unit in the glove box because the old school head units just didn't have one and had already been ripped out, so it was a bit damaged. So I was like, I'll just put it in the glove box. So this is what I made up. Nice little bracket with some 0.6mm galvanized aluminium, I believe. So I've got 1 mounting hole per gauge, so that I can pivot them if necessary once they're in. I've got 2 mounting points on the side. I'm about to paint this. So this is where I'm at with the whole thing. I've been going in here for about 2 or 3 hours now, making up a like a cardboard template, bending it, making sure it's the right size and whatnot, and then cutting it out of alloy, and then cutting holes and drilling holes and whatnot. So yeah, that's where I'm at. So I'm about to paint this. Sort out the strap brace in there. As I said, I'm still waiting for sandwich plates. The sandwich plate and the water temp sensor housing. The other good thing about these gauges is that they're looped together. So you only need to run 1 power signal. So these are power, earth, and then there's like lights for dimming. Like when you turn your headlights on, they dim. And there was another one, it was all accessory constant. Anyway, it's in the instructions, easy to follow. But so I don't have to run 3 separate jobs are these. It's literally, that's it. And then it goes into one, goes into one, goes into one. So that's really easy. And then you can see on the back there, they've just got, the middle one. So you can see power in, power out, and then the sensor signal goes in the middle there. So yeah, that's the little adjusting button there. So yeah, they're sitting there ready to go. So you just got to paint that up, let it dry properly, let it dry for the rest of the afternoon, give it a couple of coats, sort out the racing bar in there, and then put them all in. I'll put a video on, and I already did that. Yeah, because like every time I see especially the Malaysian guys, what they'll do with the gauges is they will run them across the top of the dash, and that's, I'd go to jail for that in Australia. No, only kidding, but you can't do that here. It's obstruction of vision or whatever, and I didn't want to run them in the A pillar, like on the plastic on the A pillar, because once again, that's an obstruction issue. So I'm like, well, why don't I just use that pocket in the dash? It's not being used for anything. So yeah, cut the back off, made up a plate, got the gauges all mounted up, so they're ready to go back on once that bit is painted, and then I can put it in and then just leave my little, I'll plug the sensors in, or whatever, I'm going to run them later. But for now, that's where that's at. So then when I start driving around, yes, I'll still have the temperature gauge on the dash, but obviously it's like, cold, hot, and then in the middle. So this will actually tell me how hot it is actually getting. Yeah, so I said, what time did I start this? So I got here, started about, it's 12:30 now, so I'm going to start about 9:30, so yeah, a couple of hours. I'd already cut the back off that other pocket too, like a week ago. When I got bored, I just cut the back off. It was pretty easy, relatively soft plastic. So that's what I'm up to today. Yeah, pretty quick one. I'll probably touch on it on another video, show you how it's all like work around the wires and stuff. But that's about it. Nice quick one. Thanks for watching. Hope you learned something. I know I bloody did while doing it. Hooroo.